This route is empty because sijui ni Uhuru anapita ama ni Kindiki. I have a feeling it's Kindiki. Ati Uhuru ama Ruto. Anyway, Kindiki because akona ka habit kakupitia hii njia. So this is it. This is the convoy. There you go. There. What? What? Eh? So askari wamemwaga huku. So no car until they have gone. Yo. Hey good people, welcome back to Freedom with Fridah. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Fridah Nguku and this is the best place for you. I am taking you guys to Githunguri to a repeat client who is actually not based in Kenya. The first time I came here, I worked on the walls. As you can tell, we have wallpapers on the walls. That is like almost 2 years ago. And she's not based in Kenya, but she was like, go and make my mother's house. And who am I? As you can tell, we have wallpapers, right? So she decided, let's beautify it even more. Let's work with the ceiling, remove it and put white wallpaper because ilikuwa imebit. And then also the TV wall, we're doing a UV board. So we already did the panel kando and the marble. You're going to see that in a bit as you see Newton and install the TV. So we had the panel, gray panel kando and then marble katikati. So she was like, I want you guys to go and do a UV board. Now the UV board she chose was very close to how this marble was looking. So I had to remove the marble wallpaper that I'd installed a while ago, this one, and have a white glossy wallpaper so that the UV board can stand out. Now, the good thing with working with JoyMark is I will give you all the available options and the best options for you because I do not want to come and put flowers in your entire wall and now it's crowded, it's overwhelmed. Anyway, take a look. Let's talk about the ceiling first. Take a look at how we have removed those tumbao tulikuwa tumeenda around because we want the wallpaper to sit well. So we had to do that. So sometimes you just have to do the most literally. So we had to remove it so that that wallpaper doesn't have bubbles so that it sits nicely. And we realized after removing it that we actually need to do a filler. I'll come to that in a bit. But anyway, so as you can tell, we had to remove the marble wallpaper in between the panels. This is how the wallpaper is removed for using water. The brush that Newton is brushing on the wall with is wet. So it wets the wallpaper. Inafanya wallpaper inakuwa wet, and as you can see what Eric is doing, anaitoa. And I'm going to show you guys how the wall is left. As we are installing this wallpaper, the wall was pink. They were working with pink colors. Hey, jamani. Anyway, so we are removing that. This is how the wall was looking. As you can tell, imebaki tu vile ilikuanga kitambo. Now we are going to do a glossy white wallpaper so that the UV board, which is marble, can stand out. Back to the ceiling. Now, bring you closer. That's the filler. So we literally had to do a filler and leave the height and come back the following day. When I tell you we do the most, mimi siwezi compromise kazi yangu, by the way, because I want you guys to really enjoy it. So we had to leave the ceiling to dry because filler has to dry. If it doesn't dry, it transfers to the wallpaper. So we had to leave it dry, and especially because we're doing a white wallpaper, we don't want some shoddy job. So anyway, let's finish up on the TV wall. Now you can see the wall is white, glossy white, brilliant white. Back to the UV board. So once we put the wallpaper, now we are working on ensuring that this UV board sits nicely. I always say we don't put the UV board directly to the wall. We actually put another board behind it so that one, it's strong enough for the TV, and two, so that you're able to secure the lightings behind it. There's a lot of work that comes into this installation, and when I tell you guys I'll charge for this, you need to understand, because tell me why I'm carrying all these machines kwa site. Anyway, so what Newton is doing is this board is the same. This marine board is the same size as the UV board. So if we put it there and put the UV board, then the lightings will pop out. So we have to actually minimize it. But now the good thing is, the hizo mambo tunakata ndio bado tunakuja tunasecure nazo hapa, so we can put the board, the marine board, and then put the UV board. I hope I have not lost you guys. Then secure the lighting. So the lighting has been put, and this is how it's looking before we actually put the UV board. You can put it whatever colors that you want. It has a remote control. I'm going to show you that in a bit. But yeah, you can also switch it off if you feel like you don't want this the remote. Anyway, we've secured the marine board. And once we've done that, now we're almost done with the work. But I tell you, it takes a whole lot of hours. Now securing the UV board using our adhesive. So we are going to have it on the UV board to spread it to the UV board, what Newton is doing right now, and again spread it on to the marine board as Newton is doing right now to ensure that it holds tight. Now this UV board is actually really big. It's 1.2 by 2.4. So wale watu wanasemanga hey, TV yangu ni 65 inches itafit bado na iache space. That thing is big. It is big. We literally transport it. We had to carry it in the Pro Box all the way to Githongori kwa mashinani. By the way, those people were like, oh, naeza peleka UV board ushago. Yes. We will come all the way to Shago. Then after that, now we secure the TV bracket. Now we mount the bracket so that the TV will be able to fit well right there. This thing is well secured, so nothing will happen to your TV. It will not come out. It will not fall. Nothing will happen to it. For years, itabaki hivyo venye tunaiacha sahi, 3, 4, 5, 10 years later, itakuwa tu hivyo. The good thing about the UV board is actually you can move with it. Yeah, so once you're moving on, this is not someone who is going to move because hii nyumba ni yao. But if you're in a rental house, we'll install and then you can move with it. When you want to move to your next house, call us, we'll remove it. Of course, we'll charge to remove and go and reinstall. But yes, so we have secured the bracket for the TV. Look at how well the UV board stands out because the wallpaper behind it is plain. Tungeweka pamoja na ile marble mnaona huko kwa kando, ingekuwa too much marble. As you can tell, the UV board is marble and then the wallpaper that was here was marble. Actually, that's why I had to remove it. Like, siwezi. Anyway, let's do this. Yo! Guys, so just thought I should tell you or should let you know that tuko Shago as we film this. So for those who keep saying, oh, UV board, yes, Shago, we have carried it from Nairobi all the way to this home, which actually to left our paper some time back. But here we are. So we are unveiling this UV board. You're going to see how cute it's looking. I'm sure I've shown you the before. So the after. My most favorite part of this whole thing.
Kazuri. Wow. Satisfying.
Very good. And now the after. Yeah, tujeka TV bado, but take a keen look at the wallpaper behind it, and this is how cute it's looking. Now, I want you to take note of the ceiling because we already worked on the ceiling. We put the same wallpaper we have in between the panels, the white glossy wallpaper on the ceiling. You'll see that on the next photo. But I loved how this turned out. This is the after. This was actually way before Christmas. That's when we worked on this. So you can imagine people coming for Christmas in your house. Inushago, uko kwa mama yako, and this is what they are finding. Utatisha by the way, wewe ndio utakuwa OG kwa hiyo mtaa. Wewe ndio OG because how cute is this? The house was not organized yet, but I loved how everything transformed. This is Joy McCall Papers and Deco. Get in touch with us on 0712027807. This could be your mother's house in Ushago. Bye. See you guys in your houses.